we've created a room temperature superconducting device with a tensor field or energy field here in the center. The rings are a discovery we made in 1991, and we found that when we join the ends of a piece of wire together, preferably it's been twisted so we don't have a positive and a negative side. With the twist we have only positive energy coming from the ring, and this may pick up on the camera to show the tensor field in the center of the ring, which is the active part. And what we can't see or can't show on video is the fact that there's a beam of energy comes from the ring. The so-called sacred or royal cubit is taken from the pyramid, and that's the measurement of the perimeter of the boss, little projecting stone just 72.1 inches above the floor at the entrance of the king's chamber. And the cubit length is used throughout the measurement, throughout the entire pyramid. It's a standard unit like the foot or the yard. But in British inches, it comes out to 20.6 inches. We use these heavier gauges of wire to increase the field strength of the rings. We have the heavier ones and the lighter gauge ones, and it's just a matter of personal choice which you choose to have. The beads act as amplifiers. Nikola Tesla used spherical capacitors to power some of his devices, so we just copied his idea and used the hollow beads as an amplifier. Kind of increases the horsepower of the ring a little bit.
I take these rings with me wherever I travel. I find, first of all, one of these lovely sacred Cubit rings just to sit on. It helps me get over jet lag. As you know, Vanya, I travel a great deal. You know, I go to the United States, back and forth, all over Europe. And I'm not a brilliant traveler. When I get back, I suffer from jet lag for about a week sometimes. And I find using one of these rings, it reduces it within a day. Maybe one day I don't feel great, but then I'm back to normal. So just sitting on one of them, it's fantastic.
The lost cubit is slightly larger. It is in relationship to the sacred cubit like the atmosphere of the Earth is to the diameter of the Earth. The sacred cubit, the smaller one here in the center, has a natural resonant frequency of 144 megahertz, which is a harmonic of light speed. And the lost cubit has a natural resonant frequency of 177 megahertz. Well, that's kind of counterintuitive. A longer length of wire should indicate a longer wavelength. But in resonance, it's actually a shorter wavelength of a higher frequency.
What I found really amazing about the tools like the large light rings is that they act as much as a healing instrument as a diagnosis instrument, because when you lower the ring over somebody's auric field, you actually, it's like with dowsing rods, they act very subtly to the changes in the energy field. And when you hit a block or an energy that's really stuck, the ring just stops dead in its tracks. That's pretty amazing. Most of the people who come and who say they can't sense energy or don't have any affinity with it, they still feel the ring stopping there and they feel the change.
Last week I was giving a customer Reiki, and I placed a light tool on his heart chakra, and as I placed my hands on top of it, I asked for him to be filled with love and light and blessings for himself and for the whole universe. And just as I did that, he burst into tears and has not stopped smiling since.
And this has been found to create profound healing. It has effects in the environment. We can break up storm clouds and dangerous weather patterns with it, just by scanning back and forth and up and down on a cloud formation.
You know, as you travel great distances, you will come into turbulence now and then. And just to quiet things down, I hold one of these up, and after a few minutes, the plane goes quiet. You know, it's just like magic. It's fantastic.